And so while you crank the AC in your car, you'll notice road crews are still out fixing roads you drive on. 41 Action News reporter Mackenzie Nelson live near 40 Highway just west of 435. Mackenzie, they are hard at work doing some of the hottest work for us.
That's right. Earlier today, crews were here on Highway 40 putting down some fresh asphalt. Now, guys, that can get up to 300 degrees, and you can see some of the areas they were filling in here earlier today. Now, right now, crews are not here, but that's because on hot days like today, MoDOT changes their shifts around to make sure everyone is safe.
Starting earlier in the day and finishing earlier in the day, that gives them some time to get home and to get into a cool environment, let their body recover and be ready for the next day.
Even though it's hot out, the work must continue. On days like today, crews are getting in and out early.
Well, we would like to be able to just say we're calling it because of a heat day. However, we just can't do that.
As many as 300 MoDOT crew members were out working today. MoDOT says after the harsh winter topped with flooding, crews have to keep up with projects.
So there's no shortage of work. In fact, there's a great deal of work that needs to be done.
Crews are doing their best to keep cool. For safety reasons, they have to wear layers, so their main focus is on hydration and taking breaks.
It's about 107, 108 degrees. A little bit ago when the sun was out, it was up to 123 degrees. And then we could just move it 10 feet over into the shade and use the same sensor, and it's 86 degrees.
MoDOT's emergency response trucks are also out working. On a hot day, one driver could get as many as 50 calls.
We handle anything from accidents to moving stalled or abandoned vehicles to providing gas, jump starts, directions, and transports.
While they stop to help, they also give out water and can take stranded drivers to cool locations.
It's too hot to be stranded out here on these highways.
Every year, road crews are prepared for drastic weather, but when asked if they prefer hot or cold, many agreed today's weather wasn't the worst.
MoDOT's fortunate to have great workers that are really troopers, and they get out there, they get the work done.
So most of the work for MoDOT has wrapped for the day, but they'll be back out first thing in the morning starting at about 6 a.m. And as for those emergency response trucks, those trucks will drive around and check for any abandoned vehicles along the highway to make sure nobody or any pets have been left behind. Live in Kansas City, Mackenzie Nelson, 41 Action News.
All right, Mackenzie, I hope you and your photographer have water out there. Please be safe.